One thing I realized about life is this, that people treat you differently when you become quieter. I don't mean quieter because you're angry. I mean quieter because you're tired of explaining every emotion, defend every misunderstanding, and emotionally attend every situation like unpaid customer service. Silence changes everything. So these are 7 things I learned about silence and why people start treating you differently when you become quieter. Number 1, silence makes people reveal themselves. The moment you talk too much, over-explaining, constantly checking in too much, constantly fixing tension, people start exposing their emotional habits. You start noticing who usually contacts you when you initiate, who only acts kind when they feel you, who actually enjoy your availability more than your actual presence, because honestly, some relationships survive because of your effort. The moment you become quieter, the relationship becomes weak like old Wi-Fi. That tells you everything. 2, not reacting immediately gives you power. Emotionally reactive people suffer a lot. Somebody annoys you and you're immediately typing paragraphs with tears, evidence, timestamps, screenshots, emotional witnesses. Meanwhile, the other person is already sleeping peacefully. Silence gives emotion time to calm down before you embarrass yourself publicly. Honestly, some of the best decisions that I've ever made came from the messages I never sent. There are paragraphs I thank God for saving me from, because after 24 hours you reread them and you're like, oh, so I was temporarily mad. So silence protects dignity. Number 3, people respect people with more emotional discipline than emotional chaos. Calm people are usually taken more seriously, not because they never get hurt, not because they are perfect, but because they don't leak every emotion immediately. That changes how people experience you. When somebody knows that you react emotionally to everything, they stop valuing your reactions. But when you become calmer, more measured, more intentional, your words certainly carry more weight, because silence creates presence. Number 4, silence teaches you who is uncomfortable without access to you. Some people panic the moment you become quieter. Suddenly, are you okay? Is everything fine? You've changed. Why are you so distant? Meanwhile, you're just resting emotionally. And honestly, many people are not attached to you. They're attached to your access. Access to your attention, access to your reassurance, access to your emotional energy. The moment you reduce access, people notice immediately. That lesson humbled me. Number 5, everything does not deserve an explanation. That is my number 1, because I used to think every misunderstanding needed an explanation. Every wrong opinion needed clarification. Every uncomfortable interaction needed a meeting. And now, not really. Sometimes people misunderstand you in this life, and life continues. Life goes on. The sky does not fall. Electricity bills still arrive. Rice still burns when you leave it on the cooker. So life moves on. And peace enters your life differently once you stop trying to manage everybody's perception of you. Lesson number 6. Silence improves observation. Once you stop talking too much, start seeing people properly. You notice inconsistencies, energy shifts, patterns. Realize that some people only listen so they can respond or talk, not so they can understand. You realize that some people ask questions not because they care, but because they enjoy information. Silence sharpens discernment. And honestly, emotionally intelligent people observe more than they announce. So number 7, silence is not weakness, and this is very important. Many people confuse calmness with weakness because the world is used to noise. But actually, silence comes from strength, from self-control, from emotional maturity, from no longer needing to win any argument emotionally. And one thing I learned in life is this: peace is very expensive once you finally experience it. Now, you stop entertaining unnecessary drama. You stop wanting unnecessary explanation, unnecessary emotional chaos. Not because you think you're better than people, but because you finally understand exhausting constant emotional noise is. And honestly, some of the most powerful people I've met were not loud, they were simply composed. And composure, and such as people who were used to emotional access. So that's it. If you've not subscribed to my YouTube, please go to my YouTube channel and subscribe, like, comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Thank you and bye. Oh, I also have books as well on Amazon. Grab my books on Amazon. The link is in the bio. Thank you so much. I hope you learned something from this. Bye.